We're moments away from your hometown proud Carlisle IGA tip-off. This high school basketball broadcast on Max 96.7 is brought to you in part by Jansen Chevrolet, Isaac Auto Body, Prairie Farms Dairy, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Amy Cruzy, Keith Brothers Realty and Auction, your hometown proud Carlisle IGA, Carlisle Animal Hospital, Best One Tire and Service of Clinton County, Nordike Funeral Home, and by Becker Jewelers with locations in Breeze and Highland and always online at beckerjewelers.com. And now from the Dairy King broadcast booth, here's Greg Meyer.
Welcome you back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here at Assembly Hall. The Central Cougars Nashville Hornets getting ready for your hometown proud Carlisle IG opening tip-off in front of a very good crowd here tonight. The Hornets are ranked number 1 in the state, 19-2. The Cougars are 11-6 on the year. They're getting ready here as each team's having their lineups read. A anthem was played, the national anthem played by the Nashville band tonight. You got a score update for you again from Oakville. It's DuQuoin 36, Westland 29 after 3 quarters of play. So we get ready here for this one. So as we get ready for your hometown proud Carlisle IG opening tip-off between the Hornets and the Cougars. Here it'll be Hercules, Hari, Boltman, Parker, Bergman for the Hornets, Lupker, Campworth, Simon, Thomas, Camden, Wimpy, and Jackson Haig for the Cougars. As we get ready here for your hometown proud Carlisle IG tip-off. Charles Harvey, Chris Book, and Craig Becker are your 3 officials for this second semifinal tonight. Parker and Camden Wimpy in the center circle here on the Hornet at the Assembly Hall. Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer alongside. Welcome you to the Dairy King broadcast booth. Winner of this game will play the championship game tomorrow night at 8 o'clock against the Mascoutah Indians. Your hometown proud Carlisle IG opening tip-off taken by the Hornets. Carson Parker taps it over to Bryson Boltman. Boltman on the ball screen right wing, stops and starts into the lane. Boltman puts a layup up, no good, and a foul against the Cougars here on the first possession of the contest. That foul on Camden Wimpy, his first. So Bryson Boltman will toe the line for the first time tonight. First one on the way is good for the McKendree signee, Boltman. Before the season, just shoots it at 69%. It's the first, second one on the way, good as well, and it's 2-0 early here by the Hornets. Simon Thomas for the Cougars will bring it across the timeline, right side of the floor, dribbles down to the right wing. He'll use the Parker Lupker screen. Thomas spins to the right elbow, looks for help, top of the key, Jackson Haig. Haig will use the Lupker screen, trying to drive it. Haig picks up his dribble, now moves to right wing, Max Campworth. Right corner, Camden Wimpy. Wimpy on the right wing, lob pass inside to Lupker and threw it away. Cougars turn it over for the first time here on the evening. Boltman will inbound at Parker, length of the floor to go for the Hornets against Camden Wimpy. Thurston Hercules, left side of the floor, crossover dribble drive against Haig. Haig ripped it right away from him, and Haig going the other way. The Hornets turn over for the first time. Haig on the right wing against Hercules, picks up his dribble, and then Hercules almost stole it right back. Haig picks it up again and moves it to Max Campworth, top of the key, a series of head fakes. So stop at the right elbow, looks for help. Now it's for Simon Thomas. First quarter action here. Led by the Buckeyes of Centralia in Greenville. That's left wing, Simon Thomas. Left corner for Jackson Haig. Skips to right wing, Max Campworth. Campworth now refuses the ball screen, drives it up and under move against Parker, and Campworth puts it in for 2. Tied at 2 here after the Campworth field goal from the right baseline. Tristan Hercules. Parker for Hercules. Back for Parker. He'll get it across the timeline. Left side of the floor. Left wing, that's Tanner Bergman. Now it's Boltman. That's out for Kelton Hari. That's Boltman top of the key for Hari on the right wing. Hari now for Boltman. Boltman back for Hari in the right corner. Skips it left wing. Hercules now. Tristan Hercules for Boltman top of the key. Back for Hercules on the left wing. Left elbow. Carson Parker drives it inside. Shot it tipped in the lane is good for 2 by Carson Parker. Jackson Haig. Bring it across the timeline. Hand to right wing. Simon Thomas. Top of the key. Max Campworth. Left wing now. Camden Wimpy. Wimpy now surveys the defense. Picks up his dribble. Moves it right side of the floor. Simon Thomas. Thomas off a series of screens. Picks it up. Bouncing it right box for Lupker. Hands it for Wimpy on the right wing. Wimpy now top of the key. Jackson Haig. Lob for Simon Thomas on the box. It was tipped to the hands of Bergman and out of bounds. And it'll be back over to the Hornets. Boltman inbounds it for Parker. Length of the floor to go for Hercules. Hercules across the timeline, right side of the floor. 5:15 to play. It's 4-2. Hornets leading here on your Honest Water scoreboard. That's Kelton Hari on the left wing. Now it's the Hercules on the right side of the floor. Right wing, Carson Parker. Parker moves it for Hercules, left wing. Hercules off the Bergman screen. Stops and starts. Drives it, kicks it right wing. Hari tries a 3, and that one's good for 3 by Kelton Hari. (7-2) on your Honest Water scoreboard. 4:50 to play, first quarter. Haig. Campworth drives it. Kicks, left corner. Camden Wimpy lobs it, left block. Simon Thomas, double team comes. Bergman knocked it away. Carson Parker into the front court for the Hornets in transition. He hands it off left corner. Boltman will try a 3. That one no good. A rebound. Good check out by Campworth. He grabs it with 2 hands. They move it for Haig. Now left wing, Simon Thomas. Simon Thomas. Some nifty handles there. He moves it top of the key now for Max Campworth. Campworth, right corner. Wimpy. Wimpy dribbles up right wing. Thomas, top of the key. Thomas now left side of the floor for Campworth. Now it's Parker Lupker. Lupker now surveys and kicks it left wing for Wimpy. Wimpy picks up his dribble. Left corner for Campworth. Campworth will use the screen, trying to turn the corner, picks it up there, and I'm back to the left wing for Wimpy. Drives it to the goal. Layup is good for 2, plus a foul. And Wimpy will go to the line for the +1 try on the straight line drive there from the left wing to the right box. Foul there against the Hornets. Fouls on Tanner Bergman, his first team foul on the Hornets of the first half of play. So Wimpy at the line, shooting 1 on the way, and he hits the free throw. 7-5 on your Honest Water scoreboard. It'll be Boltman inbound it for Tristan Hercules. Length of the floor to go. Cougars in a 2-2-1 press. Now it's Hercules right side of the floor for Carson Parker. Now Hercules on the left side, ahead left wing for Kelton Hari. Now it's Hercules. Left corner, Boltman. Bryson Boltman dribbles up from the left corner to the left wing. Lob, left elbow for Parker. Out top, Hari on the wing. Now left wing, Boltman. Boltman now dribble drive against Haig, going right to the goal. Runner for Boltman's in for 2 by Bryson Boltman. It's 9-5 on your Honest Water scoreboard. The Hornets lead, 3:15 to go here, first quarter action. Right wing, Simon Thomas. Thomas, top of the key, Max Campworth. Left wing, Camden Wimpy. Wimpy lobs it to the left box and a turnover. Hari with the steal. Hercules in transition, goes left corner for Carson Parker. Parker against Wimpy. Hits a backdoor cutting. Boltman right in. A layup off the squares in for 2. Whistle and a timeout on the floor taken by Jeremy Schubert. 11-5, Hornets lead. Listen to high school boys basketball on the NIT on Max 96.7.
Get low prices every day when you shop your hometown proud Carlisle IGA. Carlisle IGA has been family owned since 1983, proud to serve this community. Select from quality choice meats from the outstanding meat department. Stock up at the deli and find low prices in every aisle. Carlisle IGA has the best fried chicken in town. Carlisle IGA appreciates your business and could make you a big winner each week with bankroll. And don't forget Carlisle IGA Catering. Call 594-3415.
Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer alongside here at the Assembly Hall. Your score on your Honest Water scoreboard is Nashville Hornets 11, The Central Cougars 5. Cougar basketball out of the timeout. Emma Jansen checks in for the first time for the Cougars. And Braden Thomas on as well for the first time. Where's number 30 for the Cougars? That's Simon Thomas with it on the right wing. Ball screen comes. Thomas, it's Braden Thomas. Try to. Parker steals it away. Carson Parker in transition, bouncing in left box. Hercules whips a pass to Hari in the right corner. Hari back for Carson Parker. Corner three on the way. Good for three by Carson Parker. 14-5. Hornets leading here with 2:25 to go in the first quarter. Jackson Haig across the timeline goes right wing for Simon Thomas. And then Thomas lost it off of Hari's leg out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cougars on this end of the floor. So throw into the right side of the bucket for Jackson Haig. Check that. Haig for Thomas, follow away two, right block, tough two, no good. Boltman with the rebound for the Hornets. Boltman the other way on the right wing with it. He'll fake the handoff to Bergman and drive it. No look feed to Hari. Now to Hercules, now right side of the floor for Parker. Parker right box for Bergman. Bergman against Braden Thomas, puts it up in the lane. That one's good for two by Tanner Bergman. 16-5. The Hornets lead, 1:50 to play in the first quarter. Jackson Haig at the point. Moves to the left side, Braden Thomas. Thomas goes into the corner for Max Campworth. Campworth against Parker, and he traveled with it. And an opening corner that has just been dominated by the Hornets. Calvin Rockers comes on for the Cougars for the first time. He wears number 2, and on for the first time for the Hornets, number 33, a 6'6" junior, Terry Pelchinski. It's Carson Parker for the Hornets. Bring it across the timeline, right wing into the right corner for Boltman. Boltman lobs it, right block, Carson Parker. Parker backs his way in against Jansen. Kicks it to Bergman, left wing three for Bergman. No good. Rebound, Emmett Jansen. Front court, Calvin Rockers, right wing for Simon Thomas. Campworth, now left wing, Emmett Jansen. 1 minute to play first quarter. Braden Thomas on the right wing. Now Calvin Rockers at the point. Rockers moves it left wing. Simon Thomas, left corner for Braden Thomas. Cougars down 16-5 here in the first quarter. Emmett Jansen lob, right box. Simon Thomas against Kelton Hari. Up and under move is good for two, plus a foul by Simon Thomas. And he'll go to the line for the +1 try. 48 seconds to play here in the first half. Fouls on Kelton Hari. His first personal second team foul on the Hornets. 43 for the first time on is a 6'3" junior, Matt Anderson. So Thomas for the +1 free throw on the way is good. 16-8. Parker. 40 seconds to play first quarter. Parker picks up his dribble, hands it to Boltman. 30 seconds to play first quarter. 16-8. Hornets lead. Boltman picks up his dribble, heads it for Pelchinski, back for Boltman. Now at 20 seconds, and a foul on Calvin Rockers. Rockers will pick up his second team foul on the Cougars in the opening half of play. Sideline throw in for Bryson Boltman. Just in front of that half-court line. Inbound, Parker, backcourt. 18 seconds to go. In the front frame. Carson Parker with 12, now 11, now 10. Parker with 8 against Emmett Jansen with 7. Now 6, now 5, and what's on a 5-second violation on the Hornets, and they turn it over. With 3.8 to play here in quarter number 1. Braden Thomas inbounding in front of the Cougar bench. Gets it in for Simon Thomas. Simon Thomas drives to the goal, layup try, and we got a foul here on the drive by Thomas on Kelton Hari. So we'll keep it here. Going to be 2 shots coming up for Simon Thomas. on the straight line drive. Now Chris Book talking to Wayne Hari to see if there's any time going to be put back on the clock. So Simon Thomas going to shoot 2 free throws here at the end of the first quarter. Here after he was fouled on the drive, Hari picked up his second, third team foul on the Hornets. First free throw by Simon Thomas on the way is good there. 16-9. Second one on the way is good. So your first quarter score here on your Honest Water scoreboard, the Nashville Hornets 16, the Central Cougars 10. You're listening to high school boys basketball on the Central Cougars on Max 96.7.
Impeccable attention to detail is something you deserve on the most important day of your life. And it's something we take very seriously at Short Circuit Entertainment. We're not just a DJ playing music at your reception. We will help coordinate every detail and execute your plan when it's time to celebrate. You want your reception to include a special bridal party introduction, a specific song, or a crazy group dance. We'll make it happen. Book Short Circuit Entertainment because we understand it's the most important day of your life.
Nordike Funeral Home's mission is to help you plan for a difficult funeral by celebrating the life of a loved one. The grieving process from losing someone you love will be tough, but Nordike Funeral Home will be there to assist you. Find helpful information at NordikeFuneralHome.com, from grief support, planning a funeral, obituary information, and sending flowers. Nordike Funeral Home with 5 locations in Carlisle, New Baden, Aveston, Albers, and Breeze.
Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer alongside here at Assembly Hall. 16-10. It'll be Cougar ball to begin the second quarter. Thomas, both Simon and Braden Thomas, Emmett Jansen, Max Campworth, and Camden Wimpy to begin second quarter action. Hercules, Pelchinski, Boltman, Anderson, and Parker with it right now. Left wing is Campworth. Now it's Wimpy. Left corner, Braden Thomas. Left box, Simon Thomas against Bryson Boltman. Thomas kick, right wing, Campworth, a head fake and whistle on a travel, and the Cougars turn it over on the opening possession of the second period of play. So to be Hercules, length of the floor to go for the Hornets. Bring it across. Right side of the floor. 16-10 on your Honest Water scoreboard. Nashville leads. That's Belchinski at the point. Left wing, Boltman now dribbles all the way across the perimeter, right side of the floor. Boltman crossover dribble, drives it at Simon Thomas on a hand check, and that'll be Simon Thomas's first foul. Baseline throw, and they lob it for Parker, right elbow. Parker drives it at Wimpy, goes right to the goal. Left-handed layup is missed. Rebound tipped by Simon Thomas to Emmett Jansen. And back the other way come the Cougars. Emmett Jansen goes right corner for Camden Wimpy. Wimpy now drive it into the lane, moves it left elbow, Braden Thomas. Now Simon Thomas, the second quarter action brought to you by the Breeze American Legion. Actually, check that. Yeah, the Breeze American Legion is the second quarter. Left wing for Simon Thomas. Dribbles over right side of the floor. Moves it right wing, Emmett Jansen, who drives it. Pass tipped, stolen away. Hercules comes up with it. Pelchinski did tip it. Left wing, Boltman stops and starts. Going inside, bulldogging his way inside and gets it to go for 2 for Bryson Boltman. Boltman with 8, 18-10 Hornets with 6:30 to play in the first half. Right elbow, Simon Thomas kicks it, corner, 3 on the way. Wimpy missed badly. Rebound, Tristan Hercules. He's double teamed and a reach-in foul against the Cougars. Max Campworth picks up his first. 14 foul on the Cougars in the opening half of play. Jackson Haig on for Wimpy. Still 18-10 on your Honest Water scoreboard. The Hornets out front. Boltman's got it. for Nashville. Across the timeline. Moves it left wing, Tristan Hercules. Hercules now at the top of the key for Boltman. Boltman drives in the lane. Layup is in for two by Boltman. A good challenge by Campworth, but Boltman just too strong inside. It's now 20-10 Hornets. Egg for Simon Thomas at the point. Hands it for Jackson Haig. Right wing, Max Campworth. Right baseline, Thomas off a series of rubs, and we got a foul against the Hornets. Foul's on Boltman for a hold. Boltman's first 4-team foul on the Hornets. Baseline throwing to the right of the bucket. Haig lobs it. Campworth left corner. Thomas left elbow. Goes in the left corner. Left wing. Thomas. Braden Thomas on the low box. It's Campworth with the left wing. Campworth behind the back with a dribble. Hands it left wing now for Simon Thomas. Thomas changes direction. Moves it left corner for Max Campworth. Campworth drives. Moves it right wing. Emmett Jansen. Now Max with the top of the key. Max will stop and start. Spin his way against Pelchinski. Hercules stripped it away. And a turnover. Tristan Hercules going to the goal. Right into the layup is missed. Boltman with a one-handed follows in for two. And a whistle and a timeout taken here by Jeremy Schubert with 5:12 to play in the first half. That's the Hornets 22, the Cougars 10. You listen to high school boys basketball on Max 96.7.
Isaac Auto Body in Carlisle offers quality service for a variety of vehicle-related mishaps. Since 1970, Isaac Auto Body has been there when you need them most. From accident scene recovery to 24/7 towing, give them a call at 594-2435. Isaac Auto Body's skilled collision repair team and auto body painters can make any car look as good as the day it left the dealer's lot. Isaac Auto Body is committed to providing fast, quality service on your vehicle. Find them online at isaacautobody.com.
You're on Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer here for you from Assembly Hall. 22-10 on your Honest Water scoreboard. The Hornets leading the Cougars, and Wimpy back on for the Cougars during that stoppage. Simon Thomas, left wing. Using the Braden Thomas screen. What's the illegal screen on Braden Thomas? And the Cougars will turn it over out of the timeout. Braden whistled for his first and the 15th foul. So Boltman will inbound it. Sideline. Carson Parker back for Boltman, and he'll bring it across the timeline. 5 minutes to play first half. Left wing, that's Tristan Hercules. Matt Anderson, right wing now, Boltman. Driving at Simon Thomas, stops, and he whistles on a travel. Simon Thomas across the timeline for the Cougars off side of the floor. Off the ball screen, he'll drive it. Picks it up on the elbow. Right wing, Jackson Haig. Haig. Right side of the floor, Simon Thomas. Thomas stops and starts, kicks it left wing. Emmett Jansen tries the three. That one long, no good. Rebound, Carson Parker. Parker and the Hornets going the other way. Parker with a couple of series of crossovers, and that's Pelchinski with a corner three teed up. No good. Rebound, Jackson Haig. Haig in transition, whips a pass to the corner to Jansen. He'll jump stop, move it. Haig, top of the key, catch and fire three, no good. Rebound, Boltman. Boltman the other way for the Hornets. Boltman, no look fast to Parker, tough catch and a foul on Camden Wimpy. Wimpy's got his second personal, and that'll give the Cougars their 16th foul here in the opening half of play. It's Parker Lupker checks back in for the Cougars. 4:02 to play first half. It's 22-10. Hornets leading on your Honest Water scoreboard. Hardy's halftime coming up. Get you some first half stats. Get you some scores from other games from tonight as well. Pelchinski left wing for the Hornets. Picks up his dribble, goes Hercules right side of the floor. Hercules hits Parker cutting, backing his way to the right box. He's double teamed there. Kicks it left wing three. Matt Anderson's got it for three by Matt Anderson. And Anderson gives the Hornets their largest lead in the contest at 15, 25-10. Haig on the point, off the screen by Parker. Lupker in the middle of the lane, hits it Braden Thomas. Now Simon Thomas, top of the key. Thomas stop, left elbow too, and airballed it. Lupker saves it, but into the hands of Pelchinski. And it's Boltman the other way for the Hornets. Boltman left wing, backs his way in, hits Pelchinski. Now it's Boltman. Boltman will drive it and then stop and start and drives it again. He moves a no-look feed. Pelchinski tries a three from the wing. That one no good. Boltman with the offensive rebound. Boltman bounce pass right box. Parker lost it on the way in and a foul against the Cougars. So it'll be Carson Parker at the line. First free throw on the way. No good. Too strong. Parker shooting at 72% as Hamilton comes on and Reese Martin on for the first time for the Cougars as they finally got the foul assessed to Emmett Jansen. That was his first. And the 17th foul on the Cougars of the opening half of play, and Parker at the line hits the second free throw. 26-10 Hornets. Logan Hamilton across the timeline. Out to the right corner, Simon Thomas. He'll use the Lupker screen. Top of the key, Reese Martin. Back right side of the floor for Simon Thomas. Thomas will use the Lupker screen. Reese Martin left wing for Logan Hamilton. Hamilton now top of the key for Parker. Lupker lob for Reese Martin. Right in a jump hook off the glass and in for two by Reese Martin. 26-12. And it's Hercules the other way for the Hornets, who lead by 14. He'll use the Boltman screen. Hercules stops and starts. Kicks left wing. Anderson was on a travel. And the Hornets with another turnover as Tanner Bergman comes in for Nashville. So Logan Hamilton with 2:25 to play first half. Cougars down 14. Emmett Jansen, top of the key, Reese Martin again, right side of the floor, Logan Hamilton. Hamilton against Hercules, bouncing it right wing for Martin. Top of the key, Lupker. Lupker now left wing for Simon Thomas. Thomas against Pelchinski, top of the key now Martin. Right wing, Emmett Jansen. Jansen stops and starts. Top of the key, Lupker. Left wing, Hamilton. That's a catch and fire three. That one no good that time, and Carson Parker with the rebound for the Cougars. Lupker the other way, or Parker the other way. Kicks it right wing. Pelchinski dials up a three. That one long, no good. Rebound taken in by Hamilton. Hamilton across the timeline. Moves it right wing now with it for Simon Thomas. Top of the key, Parker. Lupker dribbles over, hands it off left wing there. They move it right wing for Simon Thomas. Now right side of the floor, Emmett Jansen off a series of screens. It's Lupker top of the key. Now moves it left wing for Logan Hamilton. Hamilton, Reese Martin, lob into Lupker, tipped. No tip, they'll say on Pelchinski. It'll be over to the Hornets, another Cougar turnover. So inbounding it is Boltman for Hercules. Length of the floor to go. He'll bounce it back for Boltman. Boltman will bring it across the timeline, right side of the floor. He'll hand it off to Carson Parker. Now Boltman right elbow. He'll face up here. Backs his way in against Simon Thomas. Goes right to the goal. Lays in for two by Bryce Boltman. 14 points for Boltman here in the first half. And Hornets lead by 16. Have had the Cougars at arm lengths here the whole second period of play. Left wing now it's Emmett Jansen. A series of crossovers. He'll drive it. Step back at the elbow. They'll flip one up off the glass, in for two over Pelchinski as Jansen got it to go. It's 28-14 now on Giannis Water scoreboard. 40 seconds to play in the first half. Boltman will try to hold for the final possession. Hornets have the arrows, so they'll get the ball to begin the second half as well, pinning a tie-up. Tristan Hercules. Boltman. Now it's back for Boltman. 15 seconds to go. Parker right side of the floor with 12. Picks up his dribble. Pass tipped around, and then a reach-in foul on Simon Thomas with 8 seconds to play here in the first half. Simon Thomas picks up his second. It'll send Carson Parker to the free throw line for the Hornets. So Camden Wimpy will be at the charity line. Or Camden Wimpy checks in. Carson Parker will be at the charity line. Check that for the Hornets. Front end 1-1 for Parker's good there, 29-14. Parker at the line, couple of dribbles. Free throw number 2 on the way, good there as well. It's 30-14 Hornets. 8 seconds to play. Hamilton's got to go. 5 seconds. They bounce it for Simon Thomas with 4. No look to the corner. Jansen tries a 3 at the horn. That one no good. Tip is no good either. And you're scoring your honest water scoreboard at the half is the Nashville Hornets 30, the Central Cougars 14. Listening to high school boys basketball and the Central Cougars on Max 96.7.
HSHS St. Joseph's Hospital in Breeze proudly accepts most health insurance plans to better serve your health care needs. With every emergency we care for, every illness we treat, and every baby we deliver, we'll help make sure you get the care you need. Selecting health insurance can be difficult, but choosing a facility is simple. Select St. Joseph's Breeze. We've got you covered. Learn more at stjoebreeze.com/enroll.
Even the best drivers have an occasional mishap, from fender benders to serious auto accidents. Beacon Insurance and your local agency, Benhoff Insurance in Breeze and Trenton, keep you protected with an auto insurance policy that covers a wide range of mishaps. And you'll save money too with multi-car and multi-policy discounts, as well as good student, hybrid auto, and mature driver savings opportunities. Find out more about an affordable auto policy from Beacon Insurance. Call Benhoff Insurance in Breeze and Trenton at 526-4888.
They say you can't always get what you want. They never visited Becker Jewelers. If you've looked and looked for a special piece of jewelry but never been able to find exactly what you want, come see me. This is A.G. Becker, and together we'll design a custom piece of jewelry that is your own unique creation. Inspiration can come from your own imagination or a piece you've seen on Pinterest or Instagram. That, with a few changes, would be perfect for you. Bring your ideas, a simple sketch, or just tell me what you want. My jewelry designer and professional staff will work with you to finalize the design. We can even use the diamonds and gemstones from jewelry you no longer wear in your new piece. Once you have approved the design, Becker's will turn it into the ultimate luxury and fashion statement. A personal treasure designed by you. Come see us and let's get started today.
From the basics to the incredibly unique, shop with confidence at Becker Jewelers on Main Street in Breeze, on the Square in Highland, and at BeckerJewelers.com.
Buy now, pay later at Best One Tire and Service. Use your Best One credit card and pay nothing for up to 6 months. You can use your tax refund to cover your vehicle performance and safety investment. And it's almost like getting it done for free. Don't have a Best One credit card? Apply today and get $10 off an oil change and 18-point inspection with your completed application. And get a free alignment check and free battery and brake inspection. Best One Tire and Service. 13912 Best One Drive in Breeze. Be prepared with a Best One Tire and Service Standard Winter Service Special. $49.95 gets you a full-service conventional oil change, battery and charging system check, antifreeze check, belts and hoses check, fluid fills, new conventional front wiper blades, complete tire check and rotation, plus more. Upgrade to premium service for just $89.95 and receive a full synthetic premium oil change and premium front wiper blades, in addition to all the standard services. Best One Tire and Service. 13912 Best One Drive in Breeze. Certain locations only carry synthetic oils and premium service is required.
This is Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here at Assembly Hall. You're scoring your honest water scoreboard at the half as the Nashville Hornets 30. The Central Cougars 14 at the break. It was 16-10 Nashville after one quarter, and then the Hornets outscored the Cougars 14-4 in the second quarter. Let's take a look here at the first half stats in this one. For the Central Cougars, they're 5 of 7 from two-point field goal range, good for 71%. They're 0 of 5 from downtown, good for no percentage there. 5 of 12 overall from the field were the Cougars for 42% in the first half. 4-4 at the charity line for a perfect percentage there with 5 rebounds and 10 turnovers. Other side of the coin, the Nashville Hornets are 8 of 10 from two-point field goal range, good for 80%. 3 of 8 from downtown, good for 38%. 11 of 18 overall from the field were the Hornets, and half of 1 for 61%. 5 of 6 at the foul line, good for 83% with 8 rebounds and 4 turnovers for the Hornets. Cougars are led in scoring at the half in the box score breakdown by Simon Thomas. He's got 5 points. Thomas has hit one of history field goal tries and 3 of 3 at the charity line for his 5 points. 3 points for Camden Wimpy. And then 2 points apiece for Max Campworth, Emmett Jansen, and Reese Martin. The Cougars' leading rebounder at the half is Emmett Jansen. He's got 2 rebounds. Bryson Boltman leading the way for the Hornets in scoring and rebounding here at the half. Boltman's got 14 points. He's 6 of 7 from the field and 2 of 2 at the charity line for his 14 points. He's got 4 rebounds to go with those 14 points. Carson Parker with 8 for the Hornets. 3 points apiece for Matt Anderson and Kelton Hari, and 2 points for Tanner Bergman to round out the Hornets scoring here through one half of play. Scores from other games going on tonight around the area. Over at Highland, it was T-Town 36, Nashville 23. With Alto Civic Memorial beat O'Fallon in the semifinal game 45-39. Don't have a final yet from Highland and Belleville East. Mater Dei and Belleville West probably tipped off about 20 minutes ago or so. We don't have a score update from there yet either. Action from Oakville tonight looked like this. Madison beat Jabot 48-38, and DuQuoin beat Westland 44-38. So the Warriors will go 1-3 at Oakville this week. Down at Benton, it was Meridian over Hamilton County 56-45. Benton beat Carlisle 45-42. So the Indians are 0-3. They have 2 games tomorrow. They'll take on Pinckneyville at 1 o'clock, and then they'll play tomorrow at 7 against Hamilton County. And then in the game before ours tonight, Mascoutah defeated Mater Dei in overtime, 62-56. So it's 30-14 here at the half. We'll take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll have your Clinton County Showcase trivia question and second half action. You're listening to high school boys basketball and the Central Cougars on Max 96.7.
If you're looking for Nissan quality, be sure to check out what Munkin Dodge Chrysler Jeep Nissan and Centralia has to offer. Munkin's has the entire field covered with a great lineup of Nissans, including Maximas, Altimas, and Sentras, SUVs and crossovers, and Titan and Frontier trucks. And you can relax when you shop Munkin's because you know you're getting the better deal every time, along with terrific service after the sale. For your Nissan, log on to Munkin1.com, or better yet, visit Munkin Dodge Chrysler Jeep Nissan in person, Route 161 West in Centralia.
Southern Bus and Mobility is your Brawnability dealer in Breeze. Brawnability features the broadest lineup of wheelchair-accessible vehicles with more brands, entry types, features, and price points than any other manufacturer in the industry. See for yourself at Southern Bus and Mobility why a new or certified pre-owned wheelchair-accessible Brawnability vehicle is the only way to go. Call 526-4131 or stop by just east of Breeze on Old Route 50.
Buy now, pay later at Best One Tire and Service. Use your Best One credit card and pay nothing for up to 6 months. You can use your tax refund to cover your vehicle performance and safety investment. And it's almost like getting it done for free. Don't have a Best One credit card? Apply today and get $10 off an oil change and 18-point inspection with your completed application. And get a free alignment check and free battery and brake inspection. Best One Tire and Service. 13912 Best One Drive in Breeze. Be prepared with a Best One Tire and Service Standard Winter Service Special. $49.95 gets you a full-service conventional oil change, battery and charging system check, antifreeze check, belts and hoses check, fluid fills, new conventional front wiper blades, complete tire check and rotation, plus more. Upgrade to premium service for just $89.95 and receive a full synthetic premium oil change and premium front wiper blades, in addition to all the standard services. Best One Tire and Service. 13912 Best One Drive in Breeze. Certain locations only carry synthetic oils and premium service is required.
This broadcast is a presentation of Wcxo Sports. Wcxo Sports is brought to you by the Benhoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, HSHS St. Joseph Hospital, Breeze, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, Southern OBGYN Associates, Med Plus Physical Medicine, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman, Central Illinois Truck Service, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial Representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and by the Carlisle and Breeze Hardys. WCXO Sports, powered by the Union Banner at Union Banner on Facebook. Your sports teams, your community, your radio station.
You found Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here at Assembly Hall. Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer alongside is 30-14 on your Honest Water scoreboard at the half. Take a look at our Clinton County Showcase trivia question. The Cougars have won 9 championships here at the NIT. How many championship appearances do the Cougars have here at the NIT? That is our Clinton County Showcase trivia question. Okay, join Rip Not Meyer tomorrow morning for Talking Sports. Rip will open up the show with scores and stuff, and we'll recap action from games from around the area. That's Talking Sports tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. with Rip. Rip also has shows on Monday and Wednesday from 6 to 7. You can also listen to all our broadcasts right here and everywhere at Wcxo967.com. Click on Live Sports. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel for notifications when we're on the air with all of our sports broadcasts. Again, our Clinton County Showcase trivia question is, how many championship appearances at the NIT does the Central Cougars have? They have 11 total championship appearances. Looking for number 12, and it's going to take a long uphill climb to trail the Hornets by 16 points. The Nashville basketball will begin the second half of play. Hari, Hercules, Parker, Boltman, and Bergman for the Hornets who have the basketball. The Cougars will bring out on the floor to begin the second half Jackson Hegg, Simon Thomas, Camden Wimpy, Max Campworth, and Braden Thomas. As everybody getting settled back into their seats. Boltman inbound, backcourt Tristan Hercules. Right wing Carson Parker. Bergman. Left wing Hari. Hercules. Right corner, Boltman lob, runner off the glass by Bergman's in for 2. On the nice cut by Bergman, the nice entry fee there by Boltman, and the Hornets now lead by 18 points. Left wing Hegg, right side of the floor, Braden Thomas. Now Hegg. Campworth back for Thomas, right wing now. Lob, right box. Max Campworth backs his way in. Tough shot over Parker and a foul. And Campworth will go to the line for 2 free throws. Fouls on Carson Parker, his first team foul on the Hornets in the second half of play. First free throw by Campworth up and good. (32-15) on your Honest Water scoreboard. Campworth trying to cut into that. Second one on the way and rattled out. Rebound taken in by Bergman. Parker, one-handed pass ahead for Hari on the right corner. It's Bergman cutting to the goal, wave it off, travel. And the Hornets turn it over. Third quarter action there brought to you by V&H Recreation. It's 32-15 on your Honest Water scoreboard. The Hornets leading the Central Cougars. Hegg on the handoff, bounce pass inside. Campworth turns around, hands it to the baseline for Simon Thomas. He got it to go from the left baseline for 2. It's 32-17. Tristan Hercules across the timeline, left side of the floor for the Hornets. Goes behind the back with a dribble, drives it, leaves it left wing Carson Parker. He forgot the ball, goes and corrals it. Parker now drive it into the lane at Wimpy. Kick to the right corner for Hari. Back to the corner as he'll hand it for Carson Parker. Parker will drive it inside, kick left corner. Hercules drives the baseline, and a whistle and a blocking foul on Braden Thomas. Hercules was passing it to Bergman, and Braden Thomas will get his second personal on the first team foul on the Cougars in the second half of play. Baseline throw in for Boltman, right wing. Hari bouncing left side of the floor for Parker. Bergman now Boltman. Boltman will drive it, move it left wing. Hari will drive to the goal. Layup attempt. Somehow got it to crawl over the front of the run of the rim by Kelton Hari. Simon Thomas hands it off left wing. Jackson Hegg, right side of the floor. Braden Thomas. Out in the right corner for Simon Thomas. Now it's Braden Thomas. Left wing Jackson Hegg. Hegg against Hercules. Going behind the back with a dribble. Moves it left corner for Simon Thomas. His pass inside, tipped out by Kelton Hari. 5:50 to play third quarter. It's 34-17 Hornets on your Honest Water scoreboard. The inbound at Hegg does. Top of the key for Braden Thomas. Left wing handoff for Simon Thomas. Crossover dribble, initiates contact. Runner no, rebound tipped around into the hands of Camden Wimpy, and he puts it in for two. 34-19 on your Honest Water scoreboard. Parker into the front court for the Hornets. They'll fake the handoff to Boltman. He'll move it right wing, Hercules. Now it's Boltman. Right side of the floor. Boltman for Hari, left side. Hercules in the left corner. Now it's Hari, top of the key. They'll drive it at Campworth, and a runner waving a foul on the floor, and Campworth will be called for the foul. Campworth's second team foul on the Cougars in the second half of play. Parker Lupker's going to come on for Braden Thomas. Boltman inbounding it, whistle, and a foul on the inbound pass. Campworth picks up his third team foul on the Cougars. Emmett Jansen comes in. Boltman inbound at baseline. They lob it for Parker. Haig gets the steal. Haig will drive it. Backs it for Thomas. Underneath, Wimpy, one power dribble, fall away. It was blocked by Bergman. Boltman the other way. Boltman driving it, transition to the goal, lays it in for two. For Bryce Boltman, 36-19, 4:50 to go in the third quarter. Haig right wing for Simon. Thomas drives to the goal, layup, wave it off. A foul against the Hornets on the drive by Thomas on the right side. Hari's got his third. Terry Pelchinski back on for the Hornets. Baseline throw in, Haig, right side of the bucket. Lobs it, right elbow. Simon Thomas, a head fake. Foul line two. Good contest by Boltman. Shot left short. And Boltman's got the rebound for the Hornets. Boltman in the front court, driving inside. A blocking foul. Boltman got the layup to go, and he'll shoot a free throw as well. Fouls on Parker Lupker, his first. Team's fourth. So Boltman at the line for the +1 try. Free throw on the way, no good. Rebound Carson Parker. Parker to the right wing. Hercules hands it for Parker. Stops and starts. Kick left corner. Pelchinski left open. Three on the way. No good. Haig with a good check out of Hercules. He's going the other way. Hercules into the front court. Stops and starts against Bergman. Moves it left wing for Simon Thomas. Thomas. A pass that was off the foot of Wimpy, I do believe, and it back over to the Hornets. 38-19 here on your Honest Water scoreboard. Calvin Rockers comes on. Carson Parker, 4 minutes to play third quarter. Hornets lead by 19. Boltman now across the Hornet here at Assembly Hall. Bergman at the point, bouncing right wing for Boltman. Right block now, Parker. Double team comes there. Picks up his dribble, skips opposite corner three for Hercules. No good. Rebound, Carson Parker, offensive side. And then he drives it, and an offensive foul on Carson Parker. Parker's second, third team foul on the Hornets of the second half. Matt Anderson comes on for Nashville for Bergman. Braden Thomas on for the Cougars for Lupker. Chanson back for Simon Thomas. Will bring it across the timeline at the Hornet. He's got it at the point. Goes left wing, Calvin Rockers. Rockers lost his footing, turns it over. Parker going the other way, right to the goal. Layup is good for two by Carson Parker. 40-19. Hornets send a whistle and a timeout on the floor taken by Jeremy Schubert. Scoring your Honest Water scoreboard is the Hornets 40, the Cougars 19. This is high school boys basketball, Max 96.7.
Find the perfect car, truck, SUV, or crossover that fits your budget at Breeze Motor Sales on Old Route 50 in Breeze. Breeze Motor Sales offering new 2018 Ford vehicles and a wide pre-owned selection too. Breeze Motor Sales has kept your vehicles in tip-top shape with genuine Ford parts for over 100 years on Old Route 50 in Breeze and online at breezemotorsales.com. Breeze Motor Sales, your family dealer since 1913.
Nordike Funeral Home's mission is to help you plan for a difficult funeral by celebrating the life of a loved one. The grieving process from losing someone you love will be tough, but Nordike Funeral Home will be there to assist you. Find helpful information at NordikeFuneralHome.com, from grief support, planning a funeral, obituary information, and sending flowers. Nordike Funeral Home with 5 locations in Carlisle, New Baden, Aveston, Albers, and Breeze.
Max 96.7.
Here, Dairy King broadcast with Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer alongside Assembly Hall. 3:21 to go in the third quarter. It's the Hornets 40, the Cougars 19 on your Honest Water scoreboard. That's Haig, left wing for Camden Wimpy in the left corner. Got a score update from Highland for you at the half. It's Monterey leading Belleville West 34-24. We got a whistle and a foul. Foul's on Matt Anderson. His first 14 foul on the Hornets. Braden Thomas. Jackson Haig driving to go. Reverse layup is good for two by Jackson Haig. It's 40-21. Tristan Hercules against Haig across the timeline. Left wing Carson Parker for Bryson Boltman. Lob, left box, Parker, double team, Kelm, skip right wing, Pelchinski bouncing it to the block for Tristan Hercules. Hercules then bouncing it inside, kicked by Haig. Baseline throw in for Boltman. Bouncing in, Pelchinski. Carson Parker, left elbow for Bryson Boltman. Boltman will spin into the lane, somehow flips it up, no rebound taken in by Braden Thomas. Haig the other way in transition, pushing, crossover dribble, moves it to Simon Thomas. Now Braden Thomas, left wing, Emmett Jensen. Jensen will drive to the goal, runner high off the square, no rebound, Carson Parker. Parker into the front court for the Hornets. Crossover dribble, hits Hercules at the point. Tristan Hercules now with it, moves it left side, Terry Pelchinski, 2:10 to play third quarter, 40-21. Hornets leading here on your Honest Water scoreboard. Parker back right side of the floor, Boltman. Bob, that's Matt Anderson, right box. He backs his way in, spinning into the lane, flips one up off the glass, and in for two by Matt Anderson. 42-21. All Nashville. 1:50 to go, third quarter. Jansen. Braden Thomas, right side of the floor, Jackson Haig. Haig bouncing it back, right wing. Braden Thomas against Anderson, spinning inside, flips one up. No good there. Rebound, Carson Parker. Parker for the Hornets. Goes into the left corner for Hercules. Now Boltman. He'll drive it right around. Scoop shot. No rebound tip. Boltman somehow comes down with a rebound and puts up, and he's fouled this time. And it has been like a slow, painful death here at Assembly Hall tonight by the Cougars. Asheville just defensively one of the best for teams I've seen defensively all season is Boltman's first free throw up and down there. But offensively, they're killing it on the glass as well. (43-21) as Martin, Hamilton, and Campworth all on. You can see why the Hornets ranked number 1 in the state. That is for sure. They lead by 22. Boltman's second free throw rattles home, make it 23. 44-21 on your Honest Water scoreboard. Haig will bring it across the timeline. Drives it. Picks up the dribble, moves it left wing. Camden Wimpy gets Campworth left wing. Top of the key, Jackson Haig. Hands it for Wimpy. A minute to go in the third. Off the screen. Top of the key, Reese Martin. Haig steps back. Pass stolen away. Pelchinski going to the goal. And a lay-in for two by Terry Pelchinski. 46-21 Hornets. 40 seconds to go in the third. The Cougars haven't fought back from that knockout punch that came in the second quarter. Campworth left wing for Camden Wimpy. Cougars right now have only scored 11 points in the last two quarters. Scored 10 in the first and have had 11 here in two. And Wimpy dribbling out near the timeline. 46-21. Johnson Hamilton with 7, now 6, now 5, now 4, now 3. Right wing Haig with 2. Bounce pass, Campworth with 1. The Cougars won't even get a shot off. And you're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard after 3 quarters of play as the Nashville Hornets 46. The Central Cougars 21. You're listening to the NIT and the Central Cougars on Max 96.7.
Working farms are busy all year long, so depend on Jansen Farm Equipment to keep your equipment running strong. With a parts store and service department, Jansen Farm Equipment has a team of professionals that you can count on. Jansen Farm Equipment carries AGCO, New Idea, Gleaner, White, and Massey Ferguson. Jansen Farm Equipment, 18222 State Route 127. Shop online at jansenfarm.com or call 594-2962. Get mouth-watering flavor at a jaw-dropping price at Your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's. Charbroiled sliders are starting at just $1.25. Get them as a single or get them as a double. And get as many as you want. Plus, enjoy the entire Red Burrito menu. And tomorrow morning, try the new made-from-scratch honey butter biscuits. Get unhungry now at Your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's.
You've got Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer alongside 46-21 on your Honest Water scores. We get ready to begin the fourth quarter. It'll be Haig, Thomas, Campworth, Wimpy, and Simon Thomas. Braden and Simon both on the floor for the Cougars. Anderson, Boltman, Hari, Hercules, and Parker to begin the fourth quarter. For the Hornets, that's Simon Thomas. Right block, fall away 2, no good. Left it short and a foul. Simon Thomas be at the line shooting 2 free throws. They call the foul on Boltman, his second. Both teams each with 5 team fouls apiece. Thomas hits the first free throw. It's 46-22. And it has been all Nashville since the tap. Really since actually the end of the first quarter. Thomas' second charity line free throw is good there, 46-23. 10 seconds into the fourth quarter, it's the Hornets 46, the Cougars 23. Parker for Hercules across the timeline. It looks like it's going to be Nashville Mascouda tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Cougars in Mater Dei will battle it out for third. Skips it left corner. Hercules with a head fake, a drive, lead pass underneath for Matt Anderson's good for 2. And the Hornets just play so fluidly with one another. They switch everything on defense. They know where everybody is on the floor. This team's going to be a tough out in 2A for sure this year. Campworth's pass inside, stolen away by Boltman from the backside to Hari. It's Hercules throwing it ahead, left wing for Carson Parker. Parker shows and goes, skips it right wing for Hari. Now lob, right box, Anderson. Anderson kicks it out top. Hari, he's left open. 3 on the way, left it a little short. Rebound battle for Hercules, and Wimpy tie it up. And the arrow will keep it with the Hornets. Got a little sweat on the floor. A towel out there. Carson Parker doing the mopping up for the Hornets. Boltman inbounding it. Baseline. Hari out top. Hercules, left side of the floor. Boltman lob, left box. Anderson jump hook in the lane is good for two by Matt Anderson. 50-23 Hornets. Fourth quarter action brought to you by Michelson's Auto Body and Bartelzo. Hag into the front court, right wing, Simon Thomas. Hits a cutting Wimpy layup is good for two by Camden Wimpy plus a foul. And he'll go to the line. Wimpy's got 7 points, and he'll try the chance with a +1 try. Parker picks up his third 16 foul on the Hornets. Wimpy at the line, shooting 1 for the Cougars. Trying to convert 3 the old-fashioned way. That one on the way. Wimpy misses the free throw. Rebound taken in by Matt Anderson. But it was tipped out of bounds last off of Matt Anderson. Baseline throwing Hag, right side of the bucket for the Cougars. Lobs it left corner for Parker Lupker, and then kick out. Wimpy 3 on the way. Too strong. Rebound into the corner. Carson Parker, he discarded Max Campworth. Might have got poked in the eye. Campworth, or check that, Parker for Boltman, left side of the floor. Boltman now moves it right wing, Carson Parker. Top of the key, Tristan Hercules. Now it's Kelton Hari. Right wing, Carson Parker. And a whistle and a foul away from the basketball. Hold on, Parker Lupker. It's him and Matt Anderson battling for position. Lupker's second personal, 6-teamer. Both teams each with 16 fouls apiece. A baseline throwing Boltman, Parker, right wing, Kelton Hari. Boltman in the right corner. He'll drive it, jump stop, runner, no, rebound, going the other way. Boltman over the back. So it might be on Anderson. Matt Anderson will be the recipient of his second foul. That'll put him over the limit, so Lupker will shoot 1 and the bonus. Emmett Jansen back on for the Cougars. Lupker at the line, 1 and the bonus. First one on the way, no good. Rebound, Carson Parker. 5:50 to go, fourth quarter. Hornets lead by 25. Moves it right corner, Matt Anderson for the Hornets. Now he goes up right wing. It's Parker now top of the key. Hercules, Kelton Hari. Tristan Hercules now. Boltman. Hercules top the key, whistle, and a treble. And the ball back over to the Cougars with 5 1/4 to go here in the fourth. Jackson Haig across the timeline. Goes right wing, Emmett Jensen. Ball screen comes from Parker Lupker. Jensen bouncing it for Lupker, right box. Kicks it back out. Emmett Jansen, wing 3, left it short. Max Kemper with the offensive rebound. 1 power dribble, blocked out of the air by Boltman, and a foul on the Hornets. One's on Boltman. His third personal. 18 foul on the Hornets. So Campworth at the line for 2 free throws. First one on the way is good. Second Campworth free throw on the way, also good. 50-27. 5:10 to play, fourth quarter. Hercules for Boltman. Boltman and a foul against the Cougars. Fouls on Simon Thomas, his third. 17 foul on the Cougars, and it's Boltman at the line. Run into the 1-and-1, good. Boltman's second free throw, good. And a whistle and a timeout on the floor taken by Wayne Horry. 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. It's 52-27. Hornets leading on your Honest Water scoreboard. This is high school boys basketball on the Central Cougars on Max 96.7.
Prairie Farms Dairy helps build strong bodies and strong minds. Prairie Farms Dairy offers the finest dairy products like skim milk, slice and string cheese, sour cream, cottage cheese, flavored yogurts, light ice cream, and more. Take charge of your body and get your daily source of vitamins and minerals from the products you've come to love from Prairie Farms Dairy. You can always count on Prairie Farms Dairy. Always fresh, always the best.
Are the new vehicle prices keeping you and your dream car apart? You need to bring your present vehicle to Michelson's Auto Body in Bartelzo. The superior workmanship of the pros at Michelson's will have your vehicle looking like it cost a fortune. Michelson's Auto Body can also replace that falling headliner while you wait. Most colors in stock, pickup, and delivery available. You deserve to see yourself in a shiny new vehicle again. Michelson's Auto Body in the heart of Bartelzo. Call 765-2115. Dean says you clip it, we'll fix it at Michelson's Auto Body.
You found Max 96.7.
Back to the Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer alongside here at Assembly Hall. It's 52-27 Hornets with 5 minutes even to go in the fourth quarter here on your Honest Water scoreboard. It'll be Cougar basketball length of the floor to go. Pegged inbounded for Simon Thomas. Thomas will bring it across the timeline at the point. Left side of the floor, Max Campworth. Right wing now, Simon Thomas. Top the key, Emma Jansen to catch and fire three. No good. Rebound, Carson Parker. Parker into the front court. No look for Hari. A runner off the glass is good for two, but he traveled with it first at Hari, and the ball back over to the Cougars on the turnover. Egg across the timeline. Right wing. Getting a little fancy with the ball handling. Still has it as Haig bouncing the right box. Lupker against Anderson. Kick out. Three on the way. Max Campworth's got a three to go. 52-30 on your Honest Water scoreboard as Parker gets it across the timeline. Bouncing at Boltman. Going to the goal. Layup. No. Rebound back to Boltman. Boltman then double team. Kick out Anderson. They swing it around to Hercules. Left wing Hari. Now left baseline Parker, and he's going to be the recipient of an easy two-point layup. Haig across the timeline, 54-30. Left wing Simon Thomas. Thomas drives it, moves it right wing. Emma Jansen to the right corner for Haig. Right box, Simon Thomas skips it left wing, Max Campworth. Left corner, Emma Jansen. Jansen, top of the key, Parker, Lupker. Left wing, Jansen. Left wing, Jansen. Now it's Haig. He'll try a three from the left point. No good. Rebound, Boltman. Head for Carson Parker. Parker drives around Haig to the goal. Lays in for two for Carson Parker. It's 56-30 Hornets. 3:12 to go, fourth quarter with Whisper Internet postgame. Come get you some final scores from other games. Final stats, whistle and a timeout on the floor. First taken here, though, by Jeremy Schubert. 3:08 to go in the fourth quarter. It's Nashville 56, Central 30. Listen to high school boys basketball, Max 96.7.
Get low prices every day when you shop your hometown proud Carlisle IGA. Carlisle IGA has been family owned since 1983, proud to serve this community. Select from quality choice meats from the outstanding meat department. Stock up at the deli and find low prices in every aisle. Carlisle IGA has the best fried chicken in town. Carlisle IGA appreciates your business and could make you a big winner each week with bankroll. And don't forget Carlisle IGA Catering. Call 594-3415.
Granny moved into a retirement home last month and used Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company to sell her home and farmland. Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company is a family-run business where they know the meaning behind loyalty. Call 228-7395 for Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company. Granny says give them a try. They worked for her, now let them work for you. A name you can trust. Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company in Avison.
This is Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer alongside 308 to go in the fourth quarter. It's 56-30 on your Honest Water scoreboard. Hornets leading. It's Calvin Rockers, Reese Martin, and Logan Hamilton all checking in during that stop. Hornets in a 2-3 zone now, right wing for Simon Thomas. Hamilton, Rockers, right wing, Campworth. Skips to the left wing, Logan Hamilton. Rockers, top of the key. Right wing, Max Campworth. Calvin Rockers bouncing it left wing for Logan Hamilton for Simon Thomas. Rockers drives it, kicks it, right corner, Campworth. Right box, Reese Martin faces up, double team comes. Kick out is tipped out by Carson Parker. Into the game for the Hornets, a 5'11 senior guard, number 5, Joe Morris. Also in for the Hornets, a 6'5 senior guard, number 12, Jacob Mashoff. Carson Parker and Tristan Hercules, his night will be done. Rockers. Right wing, Max Campworth. Right corner, Reese Martin. His pass thrown away by Kelton Hari. Hari going up, and he dunks it. Kelton Hari with a one-handed flush in transition. And Hari stands 5'11". Left wing, Logan Hamilton for Calvin Rock, who's back for Hamilton. And another steal by the Hornets. That's Hari. And a whistle and a stoppage in play. They're going to let a sub come in as Kelton Hari with a one-handed flush. Into the game will be Camden Ritzel, a 5'11 sophomore. And Nashville will take a timeout. 58-30 on your Honest Water scoreboard. The Hornets lead. Listening to high school boys basketball and Central Cougars on Max 96.7.
Hi, Amanda Hugo, Internet Marketing Gal here at Jansen Chevrolet. Everyone who works here strives to give you the best service and experience possible, and our track record speaks for itself. Jansen Chevrolet is #1 in new Chevrolet sales in Clinton, Marion, and Washington counties. In addition to the way we do business, this is home, and we support local charities and communities and are proud that our customers, through the years, have become our friends. Jansen Chevrolet on Route 161 in Germantown.
You're on Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer here at Assembly Hall. 58-30 on your Honest Water scoreboard. Hornets lead. Getting ready also to check in for the Hornets will be 5'11 sophomore guard Bryce Donato. It's Joe Morris. Double team comes, throws it middle of the floor there. Is number 34. Don't have him in my program. Mashoff. Ritzel. Sophomore called for a carry. Bryce Donato out there for the Hornets as well for the first time. Calvin Rockers, 1:30 to go, fourth quarter. Left wing, Logan Hamilton. Off the screen, he'll stop it. There, move it, Reese Martin. Right wing, Calvin Rockers. Rockers will use the ball screen. Guarded tightly there by Donato. Simon Thomas, left baseline 2 on the way. No good and a foul. Morris picks up his first, and Simon Thomas will shoot 2 free throws. First one on the way for Simon is good there. The second Simon Thomas free throw on the way. Got 58-32. Morris, and for Donato. Morris, top the key, drives it inside, had it knocked out of his hands, out of bounds, and the Hornets turn it over. 1:05 to play in the fourth quarter. 58-32. Calvin Rockers, Simon Thomas, Campworth pass inside, Reese Martin, jump hook up the glass. No, rebound Donato. For Morris. Morris now. Leaves it for Mashoff. He'll lay it in for two. By Jake Mashoff. 60-32. Hornets. Rockers left wing. Hamilton. Hamilton picks up his dribble. Reese Martin. Right wing Calvin Rockers. 28 seconds. Now it's Max Campworth. Right wing Rockers. He will try a three. That one too strong. Rebound taken in by Mashoff. And he'll give it to Morris with 15 seconds. 60-32, the Hornets lead. And that'll be enough for Wayne Harry tonight and the Hornets. Your final score on your Honest Water scoreboard is the Nashville Hornets 60, the Central Cougars 32. The Whisper Internet postgame coming up. You're listening to high school boys basketball and Central Cougars on Max 96.7.
This high school basketball broadcast on Max 96.7 was brought to you in part by Jansen Chevrolet, Isaac Auto Body, Prairie Farms Dairy, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Amy Cruzy, Keith Brothers Realty and Auction, your hometown proud Carlisle IGA, Carlisle Animal Hospital, Best One Tire and Service of Clinton County, Nordyke Funeral Home, and by Becker Jewelers with locations in Breeze and Highland and always online at beckerjewelers.com.
I'm Amy Cruzy, your local Edward Jones financial advisor in Aviston. Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Call me, Amy Cruzy, at 228-7688 or stop by my office at 406 Steel Bridge Street in Aviston for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Reekman Brothers Farm Equipment has locations in Oakville, Centralia, and Breeze. Reekman Brothers sells the finest John Deere tractors, plus lawn and garden equipment and accessories. Reekman Brothers has been a part of the farming industry for over 83 years. Call Reekman Brothers for farm machinery and farmland auction services. 243-6186. Reekman Brothers, your John Deere dealer.
Farming is more than an occupation. It's a way of life. So when you want to protect your farm, it goes a lot deeper than protecting your crops, buildings, and machinery. You can't trust your farm protection to just anyone. You want an insurance company with decades of farm experience like Country Financial. We may have insured your parents' farm, even your grandparents' farm. Find out more about achieving financial security and farm insurance from me, Teresa Richards, or Keith Wilkin on Main Street in Breeze.
Want easy online banking and bill paying with an ATM and debit card that allows you to set personal spending limits? Then Tempo Bank's the place for you. Tempo Bank makes it easy for today's consumers to spend more time with your families and less time balancing your accounts and paying bills. Tempo Bank has 2 locations to better serve you. Call 526-7256 in Breeze or 224-9228 in Trenton. They'll be glad to help you. Tempo Bank is your answer to easy, hassle-free banking.
It's Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer here at Assembly Hall. Your final score on your Honest Water scoreboard is the Nashville Hornets 60, the Central Cougars 32. The Hornets led 16-10 after one quarter, 30-14 at the half, 46-21 after 3 quarters. 60-32 is your final. Let's take a look here at the final stats in this one. For the Cougars, they were 9 of 16 from two-point field goal range, good for 56%, 1 of 11 from downtown, good for 9%, 10 of 27 were the Cougars overall from the field for 37%, 11 of 14 at the charity line for 79% with 9 rebounds and 16 turnovers. For the Hornets, they're 21 of 26 from two-point field goal range, good for 81%, 3 of 11 from 3, good for 27%. They're 24 of 37 overall from the field, where the Hornets 65%, 9 of 11 at the charity line for 82% with 21 rebounds and 10 turnovers. Box score breakdown here in this one for the Hornets and the Cougars. Get my papers situated here. Cougars were led in scoring tonight by Simon Thomas. He had 11 points. Thomas had 2 of his 6 field goal tries and 7 of 7 at the charity line for his 11 points. 8 points for Max Campworth, 7 points for Camden Wimpy, and 2 points apiece for Reese Martin, Emma Jansen, and Jackson Haig. Other side of the coin for the Nashville Hornets, or check that, Cougars were led in rebounding tonight by Emma Jansen, Max Campworth, and Jackson Haig. All each had 2 rebounds apiece. Other side of the floor for the Hornets, led in scoring tonight by Bryce Boltman. Boltman had 22 points. Boltman hit 8 of his 12 field goal tries and 6 of his 7 free throws for his 22 points. He also had 9 rebounds to go with his 22 points. 14 points in for Carson Parker. He had 9 rebounds to go with his 14 points. 9 points off the bench for Matt Anderson. 7 points for Kelton Hari. 4 points for Tanner Bergman. And then 2 points apiece for Jacob Mashaw and Terry Pelchinski to round out the Hornets scoring here tonight. So the stage is set for tomorrow down here in the 5th place game at 5 o'clock. Going to be Brentwood at Granite City at 6:30. In the 3rd place game, it'll be Central and Modern Day. The championship game will be at 8 o'clock between Nashville and Mascoutah. Scores from other games going on around the area tonight. Over at Highland, it was T-Town 36, Nashville 23. Modern Day currently up by 10 against Belleville West right now, heading into the 4th quarter. Civic Memorial beat O'Fallon in the championship semifinal 45-39. Belleville East beat Highland 72-49. So East will play CM the championship game tomorrow at Highland at 4 o'clock. O'Fallon will play Highland in the 3rd place game at 1. Then down at Oakville tonight, it was Madison over Jabot 48-38. DuQuoin over Westland 44-38. Down at Benton, it was Meridian 56, Hamilton County 45. Benton 45, Carlisle 42. Pinckneyville and Cesar were in a close game. That is the nightcap down there tonight. Carlisle will play 2 tomorrow. They'll play at 1 o'clock against Pinckneyville and at 7 o'clock against Hamilton County. So tomorrow's broadcast schedule will look like this for right now. Tomorrow will be Central and Hillsboro girls tipping things off at 10 a.m. Followed by a Modern Day hangs on. We'll have them in T-Town at 11:30. And then if the Lady Cougars win, they'll be in action again at 2:30 against either Altoff or Taylorville. We'll have that game for you at 2:30. Then we'll be back down here tomorrow night at 6:30 for Modern Day and Central. That's going to do things tonight here for us from the Dairy King broadcast booth. Your final score here on your Honest Water scoreboard is the Nashville Hornets 60, the Central Cougars 36. For the guy taking care of us back at WCXO Studios, Ben Koopman. For my statistician, Dylan Meyer, I'm Greg Meyer saying so long from the Assembly Hall.
This broadcast of high school basketball on Max 96.7 and everywhere at WCXO967.com was